has started. It's Cade York.
And we are underway from Atlanta.
From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
To throw quickly, here's Mariota. And complete to Drake London. A solid stiff arm. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Mariota. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack?
Touchdown, Browns! Donovan Peoples-Jones, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake, Mariota. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson as his guys are able to extend their lead. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to...
And the thinking, because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Returnable for Grant. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over, first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. And some space here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A gain of 27.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. Looking for and finding Amari Cooper again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First down, Browns.
From the red zone now, Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass in his first half. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Hunt going to run for it. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
From the 40 now on second down, Mariota. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On third down, Mariota. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Mariota complete to Zacchaeus. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's got room at the 30. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
Patterson. Touchdown, Falcons. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
That's caught at the 1. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And they'll make this a 10-point game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And good. The 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
On first down, it's Watson. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Watson.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were heading for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Watson looks to throw again.
Swings this out for Hunt.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but you got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
They'll go. It's Patterson.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Slot man moves right. Mariota on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. After the interception, here's Watson sliding out of the pocket. He's looking deep for Bell. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one across the... Starting very nicely. 1st down. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
That is just what this defense was hoping for. An interception on the opening possession in this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Mariota to throw it. This one left side caught by Patterson. Touchdown Falcons. Patterson. He scored on the right end throw. And the Falcons have got it back to where the score.
So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
16.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 more yards. That's another.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mariota. He finds his man, complete. It's Patterson.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw again on second down. Mariota.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
They'll run with Patterson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
6 yards there on the keeper and second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll give it to Patterson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Algier will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Mariota will look to throw. Complete at the 1. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
112 yards rushing for the Browns. He has been tremendous all day long.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's got room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive line still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mariota.
He finds his man, complete. That's Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. That's caught by Pitts. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw, Mariota. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now guys have picked up the 42 on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now Mariota.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Here's Mariota.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 30. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And no, wide left. It's no good. And a tough finish to this one.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.